Hey guys, yesterday I saw Captain Marvel with a couple of friends, and I can't lie, I was pretty unimpressed with this movie. I didn't expect much from it based on the trailer and the source material that they had to work with, so its quality didn't really surprise me. Like every Marvel movie, it was passable, but when compared to something like The Winter Soldier or Infinity War, it just does not hold up. So I'll start off by talking about the things that I liked in this movie. Visually, it's pretty strong, especially with the scenes on the Kree homeworld. The buildings and the environment resemble Sakaar from Thor Ragnarok, and they definitely give off a lot of cool cyberpunk vibes. The CG looks solid throughout the movie, and a lot of shots do have really nice lighting, but that's just something to be expected from a movie with a budget of 152 million. Most of the supporting cast in this movie is good. Samuel L. Jackson was obviously great as Nick Fury. It's fun to learn more about the mysterious Avengers leader that we've known for years. He's got a lot of funny moments, and I think he totally steals the show. I really liked Ben Mendelsohn as the Skrull leader. I think he's a great actor. However, I would have liked if the movie had delved a little more into the emotional side of the character. He worked best when we saw him with his family, and it was nice when we got to see how much he wanted to protect his people. Carol's friend Maria is played by Lashana Lynch, and for what it's worth, I think she's a great actress. I haven't seen her in anything before, but she has a powerful emotional monologue when she sees her best friend again, and she delivers that really well. So yeah, I have to admit, I do think the movie has good fundamentals with its visuals and its cast. However, none of that really makes up for the things that I didn't like about this movie. Putting aside all the controversy surrounding Brie Larson, I don't think she did a good job in this movie. At the beginning of the movie, all the scenes with Jude Law's Kree Squad are so much more exciting than hers. When she's training with him, we get some weird exposition regarding her powers that sets up for questions that aren't answered until much later, and I won't have too much of a problem with this, except for the fact that the scene tries to go for the funny superhero banter that we get from every Marvel movie. I don't think the failure of the scene is due entirely to Larson's poor comedic delivery. There is some pretty bad writing, but she certainly doesn't help it along. Throughout the movie, Captain Marvel seems to be split between two personalities. She's constantly switching between a stoic and a whimsical character. The movie can't seem to decide whether it wants her to be Tony Stark or Steve Rogers, so it just goes for a weird split between the two. Even when she is leaning towards the funny, snarky side of her character, she just comes across as really rude and unlikable. I also didn't really enjoy the movie's villain. I thought the twist and the big reveal were cool, but I didn't like Jude Law in this. I know a lot of people will disagree, but I thought his character was annoying and just tried too hard to be evil. So before I give my verdict for this movie, I have a few more nitpicky things I just want to gloss over. Right from the get-go, Captain Marvel acts as if she's known Nick Fury her entire life, which makes the dynamic between the two a little weird at times. Her final battle has some weird pop music playing throughout, which took away the very little tension that there already was. There was never a point in this movie where I had any doubt in my mind that she would lose, and that's not a good thing. And man, I was so disappointed by how Fury lost his eye. It's dumb and really only serves as a cheap throwaway joke at the end. While there are some good parts to the movie, they're overshadowed by the bad writing and the lead's unconvincing acting. I'd give this movie a 6 out of 10. I do have hope for the MCU's future movies, and I'm sure Endgame and Homecoming will be amazing, and I do think that Brie Larson can do a better job in her later movies. After all, it's Marvel and they know how to correct their mistakes.